Alright guys, I am preparing to put together the Lion King Superstar Destroyer Executor. I just want you to know what 3,218 pieces look like when you're trying to sort them on a 6-foot table and a smaller table. So here we have some assorted small pieces in their own container because they're all the same parts. And then I just have, well, actually, I forgot about this bag under here. There's not space on this table for everything, so I have to stack bins just full of parts. These are all the same parts. Some of these have some different parts in the bins. For example, we have left and right wings. These are all bags I just don't have containers for yet. This is just all stacked parts over here. It's more stacked parts. So yeah, this is going to be fun. I think this thing is close to 4 feet long. It's going to take up most of the table, so I'm not going to have room for all the bins for the parts. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to do there, but we're going to find out. I'm trying to find all the pieces right now to put the little mini Star Destroyer together to start with. Alright, let's get this party started. So we got this little thing. And we got this little thing. The instructions are actually big enough that you can line these up where they go on the instructions, which is kind of cool. These little clear blue engine pieces were not easy to find. There's 3 of them and 3,000 pieces worth of bags. Oh, you know what I never did find is this clear dome. Alright, so I literally do not see the dark gray ones there. The hinge pieces they're calling for. So I think we're going to use these black ones because these are the only 2 ones I can find in the entire set. So I think Lion King just subbed out black for the dark gray. And I never did find a clear dome, so we'll go back and put that on later before we stick this to the Super Star Destroyer. So we got the 3 engines on the Star Destroyer. I think that is it. That is it. So that is our Imperial Star Destroyer. it gets connected to the side of the Superstar Destroyer when it's done for scale. Pretty cool. So you got the engine pieces on there and everything, and the bridge tower with the shield deflector, the deflector shield generators. I mean, obviously not the most detailed Star Destroyer in existence, but pretty cool. Is a little extra to come along to show scale. Okay, I'm going to assume this is a color substitution because this shows a dark gray 2x10, but there are no dark gray 2x10s, but there are black 2x10s. So we're going to go with that and hope we don't need it somewhere else. I tried to look further, I didn't see that. You can forgive my confusion, so apparently these are supposed to be black. See how these are slightly darker than this light gray, and then this looks like white. Well, the white stuff is actually the light blue gray, and the light gray stuff is actually the dark gray, and then the dark gray looking stuff is actually black. So I was looking for a dark gray, but it's actually a black part. That's, do they just not have black in printers in China? Well, I mean, that's very confusing. Alright, so that is bag one, if it was the Lego set, I think. It ends like one set of the instructions and goes on to like the superstructure thing. So that is the bottom of the Super Star Destroyer compared to the little Star Destroyer that we built. It's pretty cool. Having just come off of a terrible, terrible mock that fell apart every time I touched it, this is remarkably sturdy. I mean, this whole thing can be picked up and moved around. You can see the bottom of it here. It's very, very solid. I'm so used to the last one I built that you touch it and it just fall apart. So that's really, really cool. All right, we'll move on to bag two tomorrow.